Hi, guys, and thank you so much for joining me. Today, I have what many consider to be the end all be all of caricature how to draw books. Yes, folks, the one and only Mad Art of Caricature by Tom Richmond. For those who are unfamiliar with Tom's work, all you really have to do is just think about Mad Magazine and you are there. If you have seen a copy of Mad Magazine in the last 20 years, then you've probably seen his work. He also did the fake TV guide cover for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he depicted Leonardo DiCaprio's character Rick Dalton in his show Bounty Law. Tom puts on live workshops about every 2 months in various cities around the world, predominantly in the US, but he does go overseas every once in a while. I've sent him so many DMs, and he has generally written back quite a bit. I have asked him to come to the Washington, D.C. area to do one of the workshops. He came many, many years ago, and I do know somebody that attended the workshop, said it was phenomenal, and she definitely improved in her drawing, so I'm trying to get him to come back. He only does about 6, as I said. It's every 2 months, and there's lots of cities out there that want him. Lots of cities. But if he can come back to the Washington, D.C. area, it would be amazing. Anyway, let's get into the book, shall we? As you can see, it's everything you ever wanted to know about the art of caricature and then some. All of the chapters are very well laid out and easy to follow, though with any how-to book, there's certain things that kind of are made to look a little easier than they really are, but that's with anything else out there. Masters are not always going to remember how hard it was when they were learning trying to get the proportions of the hands correct. But this book does a pretty amazing job at showing how things are done or what to look for when you're trying to capture a likeness. Construction of the head and body are super well covered. However, as you can imagine, the face takes the lion's share of the attention, and rightly so. I mean, this is an art form that lives and dies in capturing a likeness. The print quality is outstanding, and take my word for it when I say that the pages really hold up. I've had this copy for about 5 years, and it's been thrown into bags, spilled tons of coffee all over it, dragged through countless parks, and it still looks really, really good. As I've said, it's hard to imagine there being a better book out there, and considering just how good the material is and the fact that Tom Richmond is pretty much the first and last name in caricature art, I truly don't see another book coming out and eclipsing this unless Tom Richmond releases another one. One really cool thing is that he does get into how Mad Magazine was made, and the word balloons oftentimes were there to begin with, and then he had to construct the drawings around them. Very difficult way to work, but nonetheless, that's how it was done, and more power to them. I mean, it's just goes to show that you really can't separate the writing from the art, and they were both just top-notch. Mad Magazine, one of the best magazines ever put into publication. Sorely missed. If you are interested in the book, I will include an affiliate link in the description below. It is definitely worth checking out. If you have no aspirations of becoming a caricature artist, I mean, it's still just a fantastic collection of drawings and well worth the read. So with that, until next time.